Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today I'll be talking about how to prepare for an interview to seek admission in a university, win a scholarship, or seek a job. First, you have to prepare the questions about your field. These questions should be fundamental questions, the techniques which you have studied, and these techniques which are being used in various systems in the world. Then you have to prepare certain general knowledge questions, current affairs, and the international affairs. Hand over these questions to one of your friends or an adult family member, and if that is not possible, then record these questions in a tape recorder, sit in front of the mirror, and reply the questions, answers, and be satisfied with your answers. Repeat your performance till you are satisfied with your answers. Now, you should have sound sleep at least for 6 hours before the interview. Get up early in the morning, wear the formal dress, and you should be at the venue at least half an hour before the start of the interview. Do visit the washroom, comb your hair, and start waiting. But don't forget to carry the call letter and the credentials which they have asked. Now, when you are called for the interview at your turn, just stand in the door and ask the permission of the president. Just don't walk into the room just like that. And stand beside the chair meant for the interviewee. Now, usually, and then wait for the, permission of the president to sit down. So usually the first question is, introduce yourself. So speak out your name, your educational qualifications, and the work experience, your achievements, etc. Then the president may ask you certain general questions, or he can ask one of the professionals or the subject specialist to ask you the questions. Now, they'll ask you the questions, and you should reply to the point, not in a manner that later on you have to say, actually I meant this. Now, having replied those questions, if sometime these subject specialists, they just keep quiet whatever you say, but sometime if they are not satisfied or your question there is something missing, they may add something or advise you. Then listen to them patiently and be observant and not a reflector. Don't say the words like I know that, because all no type people, they are not liked in the organizations. Okay. Now, after that, sometime you may be asked to give a demonstration or to write a program of computer language or to handle an instrument. Now, the laboratory instrument. And after that, the president may ask you to leave the venue. Okay. Now, when you leave, now all this procedure which I have listed, now it may not, the thing may not happen the way I have listed 100%, but I am sure 90% the thing will go like that. Now, please remember that you are much better and confident as compared to the one who is, casual, and he has been sleeping throughout the night and then casually come in the morning and appear in the interview and get rejected. Now, please remember that, the techniques which I have told you, it should not give you the impression that it is only the science and the engineering in which, these techniques are being used. They are being even used in the social sciences also. Now, I'll give you an example. In behavioral science, one of the professors in a US university wanted to carry out a research about the genetics. So he walked into the class and he said, "Okay, boys and girls, I'm, going for a job, and after half an hour, I will come back. So those of you, you should revise, and those of you who keep sitting here, they will get 10 extra marks." So maximum of the students, they went outside and they said, "Oh, why we should waste half an hour here? Let's go to the cafeteria." But four out of them, they kept sitting. So when the professor came back and he found four of them, that is where the research started. So the professor monitored their performance in the university as well as in the job for the next, you can say, 4 to 5 years, and concluded that those individuals who adhere to the instructions when they are given, they are more successful in life as compared to those who are casual in nature, right? So it is not only that science and engineering that the systems, you can give the examples in the word, but in the social sciences also. So this is what all I had to say today. Thank you very much. If you have liked my words, then like it and subscribe, and inshallah see you tomorrow. Khuda Hafiz.